Hello friends, it's Karthik Anand here and I'm glad to connect with you guys in a new video in this new year. Well, few months back I actually started on this initiative called the Cave Chat. As you can see in my wallpaper, Cave, so C stands for Catharsis, A for Abandon, V for Vigilant and E for Eccentric. I would love to share with you a bit more in my subsequent videos on what each word means to me. So for a start, I felt I could speak about catharsis and how I can relate to it. So according to Google, it is defined as an emotional release. I see it as emotional cleansing actually. If you just silently observe the environment that you are in, the people that you are with, the words that you read, things that you hear, things that you see, there is, we can't deny the fact that there is some form of toxicity intact in any of these aspects. Some are aware of it, but I guess many aren't, are not aware of that toxicity because it's so subtle, you don't even realize how much it's impacting you. Can you imagine if you have been absorbing toxicity on a daily basis and it keeps accumulating on the inside? What happens? It becomes huge, it becomes overwhelming, and then there should be an outlet, right? So if it comes in and then it stucks on the inside, uh, there should be something that has to be done to release those pent up emotions, energy. If not, it's going to be intact um, all the way. And definitely, when it becomes so overwhelming, it's going to have an impact on the thought process of the person, the belief system, how they see themselves, and it's going to influence the person's behavior eventually. Um, it's like a ripple effect, right? Imagine you are so stuck in this cycle, so already it's affecting you, it's affecting the mood, your behavior, your feelings, and then you're still absorbing that toxicity in the environment. So when's the, when does it end? So I feel before we talk about mental health, mental illness, what we should do, what's the solution, before all of that, I feel this is where we actually begin to even be aware of what is actually happening on the inside, which I'm not sure how many are even willing to go introspective. So there have been times where in the past I felt very overwhelmed due to multiple issues that I was facing, and yeah, definitely how I was dealing with OCD was just too stressful. I felt very lethargic. Too many things. I guess over the period I was absorbing uh, too much of that redundant energy, and it really had a toll on how I saw myself, my physique, my my energy, and so forth. Um, that was when I was exploring. So how else can I help myself? Acting came as a form of catharsis for me because it when I perform, it acts as a form of releasing all the pent up energy. And when you act, you are not just saying the words, you're so involved in the character. You express through words, body language, gestures, expressions. So I still recall, I always like to do those emo characters because there's a lot of it's either anger or crying involved. And I guess in a very subconscious way, I was looking out for outlets to just release that much of overwhelming energy. There's actually a lot of creative ways for one to adopt a healthy catharsis and inculcate that in their lifestyle. So the thing is, we must learn to experiment with ourselves, not just read about it and then think about it for a day or two, and the third or fourth day you start to realize that oh, things are not working out well for me, nothing's changing, I'm still the same, no one's going to help me. It doesn't work that way. It requires a lot of hard work. It requires a lot of sacrifice. You have to understand that we are like a system, right? Like a computer. There's an input, there's a process, there's an output. So we are also in that kind of system. What we put input is what that determines the process and the output, right? So it's good to take some time to check out ways to release pent up emotions, thoughts, energy in a very healthy manner. Acting is just one. I mean, there's a huge list which you can find out online. Music is an excellent tool. I guess a lot of us can connect with music. When we're happy, we listen to one song. When we are sad, we listen to another song in repeat mode, because um, even there itself, there is a process going on. You are so overwhelmed with that happiness until you need an outlet. You need an outlet to process that, and release, express yourself. So once you find that what works for you, the second thing is to monitor, apply it on a daily basis. I understand it's difficult to inculcate a habit just like that. There have been times where I just do it once or twice a week, and I don't do that technique or that coping mechanism for the rest of the next few weeks. So I understand the initial period is the toughest, but then just try once a week. Then once a week, try that habit of having a healthy catharsis, releasing of unwanted, redundant energy, and then you do a check-in on your mental health, maybe the subsequent week. You have to monitor. You have to kind of monitor the process and see if this is working out for you. So this is how I really could connect with Catharsis, and I felt that this has to be part of my initiative. I would like to hear from you guys. Actually, I'm sure you have your own ways of healthy ways of emotional release. Feel free to drop me a comment in that video. I will love to read, and I will catch up with you soon in my next video. Thank you.